At Ghost Flower, one of our prime desires is to get you moving and for that to feel really good and for it to be really safe and healthy for your body. So one tool I want to share with you today is a way that we can engage the tissue as we stretch it. That keeps it safe. You know how animals stretch? You know how they go like this and they're like as they do their down dog? Or, you know, when you wake up in the morning and you're yawning and you're kind of like tucked into yourself, you're connected to your center as you go out and stretch. That's called pendiculation. And all that means is that you contract as you elongate. And what happens when you do that is that the tissue gets active, and so the stretch can stay more in the belly of the tissue and not at the joint. The thing about overstretching is we really just don't want to overstretch our joints. Like normally we're taught, go to your farthest range and then go farther, go farther, go farther. But if you stick to the belly of the tissue, this is really what affects how our joints are comfortable or not, and how they're biomechanically sitting in our body well or not. So this is such a good basic kind of overall happy stretch. So give it a try. You're going to put your elbows underneath your shoulders, hands parallel in front of you. Bring yourself forward. And then before you go back into like a semi-child's pose, knees wide, PS, pull your elbows back towards your knees so that you're engaging underneath the armpit and into the tricep. This is going to make this stretch like how animals stretch. You know how they kind of yank on the floor as they elongate? That's all you're going to do. So you're pulling your elbows back the whole time. It's hard to visually see it, but really do it with your own body. Pull your elbows back, pull your knees forward so all your tissue's engaged, and then sit your booty back. The other special part besides the active pulling back is that you're going to pulse this. And that's going to create circulation, blood flow, oxygenation. We want that to help melt the hard, stagnant, plasticky fascia, the tissue that gets hard over time. It's just life. That's just what happens. So pulse that, keep it active, and eventually the tissue starts to soften. It gets more elastic. It gets more hydrated. It transports energy and fluids a lot more efficiently. And then it's all working better, and we want that. Give it a try.